me tell you, the highlight for me in this video is knowing there's some African men somewhere in the world that are treating women right. So today someone reached out. As always, this is Just a React, and if you have any video requests, please leave it in the comment section down below or send it to me on my email, and I'll be happy to do a reaction on the same. And someone reached out and said, can you tell us the difference between dating an African and dating an African American? And they sent me this video that you're gonna watch, and then I'll come back and I'll give you my own thoughts based on my experience. And let's see. But then they are saying there's a very huge difference. Do I agree to that? Yes, I do.
Is it just me, or have you noticed there's a huge difference in dating Black American men and African men?
Okay.
I like to think of myself as the honorary president of the Black American Friends Association, BAFA.
Okay.
This is an official statement that Black American men need to get it together.
Wait a minute.
I like to think of myself as the honorary president of the Black American Friends Association, BAFA.
Okay.
And this is an official statement that Black American men need to get it together.
Okay. Bring it on. Let's see. Well, I'm used. One thing that I'm keen to know, is she African or is she Black American from the first place? Because it also has something to do with your preference. But then, well, facts are facts, right? Truths are truths. So let's get it.
And dating Black American men, it's so nonchalant.
Okay.
You would think you are asking them a favor when they ask you to go out.
That's not my case. Is she talking about African American men or African men? Oh, okay. Maybe those are those ones that are in the States, not those ones that come down here in Africa. I don't know. Let's see.
Almost like they've lost the art of courtship.
Okay.
You know, like, hey, let's go out to dinner, let's do this, always let's chill. Or sometimes they'll even have the nerve to ask you for something before you've even gone out. Whereas dating African men...
Wait, hold up. Well, unless people in these dating scenes are deciding to do the opposite. Like, I've had this claim a lot. Not once, it has happened to me, it has happened to other ladies, and it has happened to other African ladies, where a guy reaches out to you and they're like, hey, can you come to mine? And I can cook you food. Or even to make it worse, they'll be the ones asking you to do the cooking so they can prove that you're wife material, which is unacceptable from the first place as a point of asking to get to know somebody. Anyway, my experience, maybe because one, the African American that I got a chance to date did not have their own locality such that they'll be like, come, let's chill. And their only option was to take me on a date, which is a win. Anyway, but for me, honestly, this is very different. This has not been my experience. Yeah. And it's so shocking to know that the African men are acting right. Can we applaud them, first of all, if they are taking people out on dates and stuff like this? Like, oh God. I salute. Yeah. Then I have heard a lot about, then one thing that we for sure can agree on, before you get to know each other, there can never be discussions on, can you lend me money? Or can you do me this favor? From both sides, whether African American, whether from a lady or from the man, basically, and even worse when it's coming from the man, because according to life, they should be the ones provided. So if from the first place you're already coming with asking, which is something that she has raised, I'm just like, how are you gonna be able to take care of baby girls? Anyway, I'm happy she had a good experience.
That, but at least they're taking the girlies to dinner. They have great jobs, and
this African man, I don't know you guys. Like, why? Okay, yeah, I'm happy with my African American man, but I'm like, ooh, that's nice. You're representing the continent in a good way. I appreciate.
They literally are trying to prove themselves to you, whether it's for their own ego or not. You're gonna have a good time. I don't know. I just feel like these African men are coming to y'all's country, Black American men, and taking your jobs and stealing your women. Like, if you guys really love Black queens as much as you say you do, you're gonna have to step it up because y'all are losing on your own home field.
Well, I feel like this last information, this last part of the news is applying on both cases. Like, then maybe people are more comfortable when they are in their own spaces and they're not feeling like, let's get out of our comfort zone and chase, you know? Yeah, because from where I'm sitting, I have not had a very good record of African men. Well, of course, there are those, which is the same case on both sides of the continent or people. But then I'm thinking, I haven't had so much on a record of African men standing up, taking people on dates and stuff like this, being like romantic, buying people's flowers. This is me going extra. But then my experience, this is like a bonus. One day I'll do an exclusive video on this one. My experience dating African American men, even before I started dating African American men, I met this African American couple where the guy and the woman, they were both African Americans. That's what I'm trying to say. And seeing how this guy was treating the lady, I was like, stop, hold up. To be honest, that's where my quote-unquote inspiration came from, where I saw how much care he is offering. It was the first time someone opened the door for me. Not for her. Like, he would rush, open the lady's door and open mine. This is not even because we are dating or stuff like this. But then I mean, God, when you're working with an African man, does he even remember that he's working with a baby girl that needs to be treated better and right and stuff like this? Let me tell you, me, from where I'm seated, I'm loving it. I am loving it. African men, I have brothers, I have father, and I have... But from where I'm seated, I am loving it. Let's just say that, okay? If you're being treated right by an African man, kudos. If you're being treated right by an African American man, accept it as well, and let's embrace the difference. Let's embrace each other as we are. And let me tell you, the highlight for me in this video is knowing there's some African men somewhere in the world that are treating women right. I salute you. Keep on the great work. You deserve to be called the king, to take up this melanin beauty. You know, like, I salute you. Anyway, yes. My challenge for you is actually now to step up in Africa. Like, I want to hear the same record being said by majority of people, because this information majorly is just based on majority of people. I wish I could read the comments of this video and even know from where most people are talking about, because I'm like, whew, wow, yeah, or African men that have remained here, you can learn from your African brothers that have traveled abroad or that are reaching out to African American women. Yeah, take lessons. It will do you good, okay? Yes, the whole concept is men should learn how to love their women, okay? And it starts from dates. And us as women, we will automatically submit to your laws, to your life, to your needs, to your desires. We'll be very respectful, okay? Do not worry. If you love us right, we respect you. Easy. Anyway, whew, I'm happy. Well, subscribe to this video, hit the like button. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and let's continue celebrating love, as well as this whole concept of people loving each other from different places. Okay, let's not see it as a competition, but then maybe it is, but then whatever. Anyway, let's keep loving each other, and I will see you on my next react. Ciao.